Thank you. I think I speak for every Year 12 student here tonight when I say that lately, these past few days of high school, perhaps what ideally were our last-minute exam revision and preparation have instead been a time of reflection of the many memories and experiences that we've had at Melbourne Girls College. As we look back on the last 6 years, we without a doubt will all remember them differently. Some of you will think of them as the best 6 years of your life, and others the most difficult and challenging. We may remember them as the most invigorating and the most exciting times that we've ever had. Or some of us may just always remember those crucial moments and experiences that we will always continue to learn from. I recently had the exciting job of alphabetizing 200 or so dusty time capsules, the things that we volunteer for. And in any case, as I was conducting this stimulating task, I was reminded of the many experiences and changes that have taken place at MGC. Just looking back at the many TV hits and Dolly magazine stickers which seem to be a common theme and completely encased some envelopes, i.e. this is Elizabeth Maynard, table 24. I was reminded of just how much each and every one of us has changed. Most of us can remember our first everythings at MGC. That first day, whether it was in Year 7 or perhaps more recently in Year 9 or 10. We remember that first time that we learnt not to eat in the library to avoid Mr. Biggs's lingering lecture. Perhaps in Year 7, that first detention that we always assumed in primary school we would receive for doing something really cool or rebellious, which we were instead given when we forgot to bring our hats. Remember that first time in Year 8 when we pulled on those Mateko pants for the upcoming Close Day. Or perhaps for some of us that first application of fake tan when we didn't know we had to exfoliate and we were laughing sauce for many who walked past us that day. Looking around the room, I see many of us continue to engage in such a ritual. Each of us, during our time at MGC, we have endured hardships, frustration and anger. In Year 9, we experienced the loss of a friend and valued member of our school community. It was a day that many of us will never forget, and in which we were confronted with the tragedy and loss of a good friend. However, it is during these difficult times in schools that we have learned to rely on others for support and guidance. Our family, first and foremost, who will always be there for us and who love us unconditionally during the many times, and who, especially this year, have been at the receiving end of our many mood swings and emotional outbursts. Secondly, our friends, who are always there to lend a shoulder to cry on and who continue to stick by us at school, no matter how bad our haircut, choice of outfit, choice of formal day happen to be. And lastly, the people who have helped us to identify our strengths and our weaknesses, both at an individual and academic context. I'm sure that we can all remember our favourite teacher, the one who inspired us and taught us things relevant both inside and outside the classroom. Perhaps it is the teacher who we cause the most grief for, the one who we complain to our friends the most about, but secretly regarded in the highest of esteem. It is with the help of these people that we have learnt to overcome our bumps and our bruises, and who have helped us to prepare for this exciting yet anxious period that we will soon embark on. As we sit here tonight, and again next week during our many hours of procrastination, which I'm sure we'll have, as students, we're filled with a sense of achievement and satisfaction that we have finally completed a big challenge. Yet we begin to wonder, what will the future hold? We entered MGC together as scrawny little kids, or in my case, chubby little kids, in oversized blazers, and now sit in this room as young women ready to begin our own individual journeys. Hopefully though, as we visit the new places, we meet the new people, we'll always remember our experiences at MGC. Each feeling, each object is a reminder of something that we have experienced during this time. When you hear Ace of Bases, It's a Beautiful Life, remember the countless aerobic aerobics routines that we watched in assembly, not to mention our very own Year 12 team who had their debut this morning. Each cheer that echoes is a reminder of that first swimming carnival in Year 7 when we were overcome with house spirits, which sadly died in Year 9 and 10 where most of us failed to show up at all. Each gust of wind is a reminder that the concept of our school summer dress was something most likely stolen from a Marilyn Monroe movie. I could go on for hours, but luckily for you I won't. Never forget the things that you have learnt at MGC, and I'm not talking about algebra. So go out there, study for exams, see the world, and we'll see you at the 6-month reunion next year.
Thank you, Christina. I really couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll do it. Rather than get up here and give you a speech, I wrote you a poem to celebrate us all and how far we may reach. To the class of 2006, our parents, teachers and friends, it is hard to believe that tonight is actually the end. Tonight we celebrate the years that have gone by so fast and all our memories that will soon be in the past. This year has been smiles, stress and tears, a final conclusion to the last 6 years. We've each had our fair share of Year 12 stress, but we've kept our sights on the final success. Overall, this year has been amazing, challenging and fun, and we've all supported each other and come together as one. There were times we felt alone, there were times we felt sad, but it took times like this to make us realise what we had. We kept by old traditions and started a few of our own. In all the little things we did, togetherness was shown. I am truly honoured to have been a part of this amazing year, and I mean this truly, I am completely sincere. New friendships have formed and old ones remained. The love and support of each of you cannot be explained. We're all so different, yet all the same. Together we have shared this year, and to reach the end is surely a shame. But as all things must end, this one too. This one must too, and we can now step back and enjoy the few, because the future is ours to make of it what we will. Our hopes and dreams we each can fulfill. We are all uncertain and perhaps unprepared for life beyond school, but there is no need to be scared. Each of us is a beautiful young woman with a wide future ahead, a future to look forward to rather than dread. Whatever we become and whatever we do, we must keep our hopes high and the dreams we pursue. I still can't believe the year has ended so fast, but we've done it, girls, and we've had a blast. But we haven't done this alone. Our families have been there. Parents, siblings, friends, boyfriends have all done their fair share. So I think I speak for everybody when I sincerely say that we thank many people who have brought us to this day. We can't mention all the people who hold a place in our hearts. We cherish each and every one of them that wish us luck on our new start. We would not be where we are today without the help from a person or two. Our families deserve credit for the people you see before you. And not forgetting the teachers who have helped us open doors to all the possibilities and the things we may explore. Their compassion and wisdom has got us through the year. Whatever will they do when we're no longer here? And perhaps most importantly of all, we must acknowledge MGC. How fortunate we are, some of us do not see. Sure, school is boring and sure it's hard at times. Now I'm definitely running out of rhyme. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is thank you, MGC. You have been great. We will always remember the days we spent here, our teachers and friends with us this year. We will remember sitting watching the river flow and how sad it was for us to have to go. But now it's time to look to the future instead of gazing at what is gone. The sun is setting on this part of life, and tomorrow brings a new dawn. Our lives are just beginning, and our fate is ours to choose. We can't control the obstacles, but it's our choice to win or to lose. We must not forget to follow our dreams, however hard and difficult everything seems. Will our future be difficult, or will it be fun? No one can say, because we've only just begun. It is hard to say goodbye, and as we go our separate ways, let us always remember our good old MGC days. Early this December, we will all be relieved when school is over and our enters are finally received. But for now, let's just forget about exams and scores and focus on the celebration of opening new doors. And here we all are, our last time together. Let us celebrate and say goodbye to the girls of 2006. Goodbye is not forever.